of the greatest strides in global development in recent years has been a focus on opening the doors of education, work, and leadership to girls and women, particularly in developing countries. While much progress has been made, fundamental barriers still exist that prevent some women and girls from reaching their fullest potential. All over the globe, girls still approach puberty without the knowledge, resources, and support they need to grow up feeling confident. Many girls, irrespective of their location or culture, experience a loss of self-esteem and personal strength with the onset of menstruation. Women and girls often hit their lowest point in confidence when they experience their period, but are unable to properly manage it because of the lack of access to information and resources.
Period poverty refers to the lack of access to menstrual products, education, and facilities which allow women and girls to properly manage their menstruation. In Guyana, every 4 in 5 high school girls miss school at least 2 times each year because of their menstrual cycle, while every 1 in 4 girls find it difficult to afford sanitary products.
Much of the problems that women and girls, and particularly schoolgirls, face have gone unaddressed. What we found through research is that many girls are absent from school several times per year. And many of our schoolgirls do not have the required products or in the quantity that they need. And so many of our girls resort to using unhygienic means of protecting themselves from being soiled.
And I want to ensure that this ends with our generation. So in 2020, when I became First Lady, I embarked on an ambitious journey to end period poverty in Guyana through my Menstrual Hygiene Initiative. My plan is simple: to provide sanitary products to every woman and girl in this country at no cost to them. I knew it would be impractical to immediately be able to provide full coverage to all women and girls. So I started with the girls to ensure that they were not deprived of their right to quality education. With support from our corporate partners and a few fundraising activities, my office was able to procure enough sanitary pads to provide every school-age girl with 1 year's supply.
And Sleepy is delighted to be a part of this life-changing experience because we believe in the value of people and affording them the opportunity of a decent standard of living. To show our support in a tangible way, we have introduced a promotional offer where individuals can buy Sleepy sanitary pads to support this initiative, and we match their donation. So if you purchase 5 cases to donate, we donate another 5 on your behalf.
And the story of this journey gets even better.
Budget 2022 also provides an amount of $50 million for the advancement of the program led by the distinguished leadership of the Office of Her Excellency the First Lady on promotion of menstrual hygiene. This program, sir, will benefit over 30,000 adolescent girls.
This means that from 2022 onwards, no school-age girl in Guyana will ever be deprived of sanitary pads because they cannot afford it or access it, since the state will now provide this to them at no cost.
This would make such a huge difference for us.
I know there are a lot of girls who may not need these pads.
But for those who really need it, it could make a big impact in their lives. I have had friends who had to leave school because they did not have sanitary pads to use. So I know firsthand how important this is for us.
With coverage now guaranteed for all schoolgirls, my attention will now shift to women, starting with those in the hinterland regions. Our approach will be to start with the most remote region and gradually expand to the other regions until we are able to provide full coverage to every woman in Guyana.
The distribution of sanitary pads is not an issue for girls or women alone. This is indeed a national and global issue. It is important for all of us to be engaged in dealing with this. And one of the important aspects is it for men and boys to understand that ending period poverty and the stigma that is related to menstrual hygiene is something that need not to be there. It is a natural form and part of the natural attribute of life that women and girls in our society go through. What we must do is to support them. What we must do is to help to remove all fear and stigma that surrounds menstrual hygiene. For all the men in our society and boys, let us do our bit in helping to create a positive and a new era in support of our women and girls. Let them know that all of us are engaged in this process of ending period poverty and, more importantly, supporting women in their menstrual hygiene. Together, we can do this.
Once we have achieved that goal of providing full coverage to all women and girls in Guyana, and we are able to end the stigma associated with menstrual hygiene, only then we would have won this battle. So I encourage you to join us in helping to create a safer, healthier, happier, and equal world for our women and girls.